Welcome back, everyone, to Yakuza Like a Dragon Infinite. Well, we are deep into chapter 13. We're going to take today as an opportunity to finish Adachi's drink link and maybe do some sub-stories afterwards. So Adachi's drink link, he's on the lookout for an old friend who owns a shop, if I remember correctly. It's been a while. Let's jump in.
Yo, sup, Adachi-san?
Hey! Actually, I talked to the bartender earlier.
Huh? Oh, about Akiko-san's shop. You had him check whether or not it's in Hawaii, right?
Yep, that's right. Turns out he couldn't find anything.
Oh, man. Sorry to hear that. But you don't know for sure, right? It's not like he combed through every grain of sand on the island.
He's talked to a fair share of people, though, so honestly, I've pretty much given up already.
Sometimes you end up finding what you're looking for after you forget about it. Maybe now's just not the right time?
Yeah, I guess so. I did just get here, and other people have been doing the groundwork for me.
I'll keep an eye out in town, see if there are any jewelry shops around from now on.
Thanks. But there's something I gotta tell you.
What's up?
Oh, Akiko-san might consider me as nothing more than a nuisance.
Why is that?
Well, to tell you the truth, 20 years ago, when the shop got robbed, the police could have prevented it entirely.
Prevented it? How?
A few days before the incident, the police received a report claiming suspicious individuals were visiting the shop. The person who filed the report was just a high schooler at the time. Akiko-san.
Oh, dang. But there's not much the police can do when you tell them someone's acting suspicious.
Exactly. Even though she came all the way to the station, they couldn't take her at her word. To them, she was just a kid. As for her parents, well, and their daughter took it so seriously that it felt like they were accompanying her just to humor her.
So, because none of the adults believed her, nobody stopped the robbery from happening.
Well, I learned that Akiko-san had stopped by the station before, when I interviewed her after the incident. She told me that a man would visit the shop multiple days a week, but never bought anything. Also said that he'd look around with this hard, intense stare, like he was eyeing everything.
Yeah, that's pretty sketchy. But not sketchy enough for the police to take action, I guess.
And the best we could do is have more personnel patrolling the area, and even then we couldn't keep it up for days on end. So, because the police didn't do jack squat, a group of thieves broke in days later.
And one of them was the guy Akiko-san mentioned?
Yep. He was their ringleader.
Damn.
At the time of the crime, Akiko-san wasn't in the shop, but both her parents were. They ended up bound and gagged. Now, the two of them were lucky to get away with only minor injuries, though the psychological damage took its toll. When all was said and done and the criminals were behind bars, they eventually shut down for good.
Oh man, that's awful.
Akiko-san was pissed the police didn't lift a damn finger. And I don't blame her. She played her best hand, but her folks still ended up in danger.
You weren't held responsible or anything, were you? Because, like, you didn't even know she spoke with the cops beforehand.
Well, sure, but there wasn't much I could do but shut up and take a tongue lashing. I mean, say I was the cop she talked to first. Still would have been impossible to prevent that heist from happening.
Then you want to meet Akiko-san to apologize for the incident?
I'm not so sure myself. I just want to know if she's all right, more than anything else. If I didn't happen to be in Hawaii, I never would have even considered it.
Guess the only way to find out is to actually meet her.
Yeah, I guess so. I'll try to get in touch with my old contacts from back in the day later. You ask him if Akiko-san really does run a shop here in Hawaii, or if someone knows someone familiar with it.
Wait, what? You haven't done that yet?
Well, I wouldn't be able to take it if by some small chance her life was in a shambles. That's why I put off the investigation.
Yeah, I feel you, man.
But you know, after spilling my guts out to you, I feel like I could be a bit more expressive with my feelings from now on.
Glad to hear it. The best way to vent and get it all out of your system is over a few drinks with a pal. Am I right?
Maybe so. Who would have thought?
Nice. We're getting all the benefits from doing this drinking. Okay, we've got 2 more to go, and then we're done with this.
Hey, Adachi-san. What's wrong? I've never seen you this down before.
Oh, you could tell? Good eye.
Don't be like that, man. What happened?
Well, you see, I found Akiko-san's shop earlier and decided to swing by.
Wait, hold up. You're talking about that jewelry shop, right? That means she actually opened up her own place here? Why are you so down about that?
Come on, have a seat. Figure I ought to give you the rundown. I got in touch with someone I knew from back when I was a detective. Had to twist an arm to get him to look into stuff. And that's how I learned that Akiko-san managed to open a shop near Knight Street. I headed over to check out the area myself. That's when I heard about a jewelry shop owned by a Japanese woman.
Damn, you seriously pulled out all the stops, Adachi-san. Even the barkeeper here couldn't track it down.
Well, you know, some things you gotta do yourself. It was stupid of me to ask him to look for a shop that might not exist. Free of charge at that.
Yeah, you had no right to complain about that. Anyway, back up for a sec. Did you get to see Akiko-san?
Yeah, I did. Technically speaking. It seems like the shop's pretty popular with tourists who are in the know. There were a few customers browsing, but only one woman working the floor.
So, was it her?
I could never forget her face, even after 20 years. The moment I saw her, I knew without a doubt it was Akiko-san.
Seems like your reunion didn't go so smoothly, though. Else, you wouldn't be so down in the dumps, yeah?
Well, it doesn't matter how it went down. There's no way I left a great impression on her. But that aside, the moment I set foot in her shop, I got a gut feeling that one of the customers was up to no good.
Say what?
So I figured I better keep an eye on him before talking to Akiko-san.
What makes you say he was up to no good?
Well, even though he was facing the jewels, his eyes were always glancing up, like he was checking out where the security cameras were. But Akiko-san didn't notice him at all. She had her hands full with another customer who kept asking to try on stuff.
I don't know, Adachi-san. Maybe it's just your imagination? Is it really that suspicious to look at security cameras?
Well, of course, that's not all. Another thing, he kept making eye contact with some other customers.
Eye contact how?
Well, take a wild guess. It was with the customer Akiko-san was assisting. They were probably pretending not to know each other. One person distracts the employee, and the others take their time scoping out how tight security is. At least half of the customers in the shop at the time must have been in on it.
What's their game then? Were they trying to make off with some necklaces or something?
Nah, not exactly. My gut says they were getting ready for a big heist. The next time they swing by, they'll have a way to shut down the shop's security system, and an escape route all planned out.
What, seriously?
I only left the shop after they did. Stuck around, on the off chance they'd lift something then and there.
At least nothing went down. Yet.
Right. But if they were already scoping out the place, they might strike soon.
Well, if you think something's up, I believe you.
Yeah, I figured you'd say that, but I got no proof. No one else would believe me.
Why's that?
There's no way the Hawaiian police is gonna get involved just because some tourist told them to watch out for a gang of robbers. Why would they waste resources mobilizing their officers? Especially when they don't even know if a robbery really will happen.
Yeah.
Steak
You
out,
got a point
steak
there.
out, steak
Yeah, of
out.
course I do. Now, if you were
I'll
in
bring
my
the
shoes,
sandwiches.
what would your next move be?
The best thing to do is to warn Akiko-san first.
Yep, you got it. Realistically, that's all I can do. Well, after the whole gang left Akiko-san's shop, I managed to speak with her. At first, she didn't recognize me, until I told her that I used to be a Kanagawa police officer. She went pale after that. Then she looked at me with fear, anger, and pure loathing.
Whoa.
Well, yeah, it's not much of a surprise. In her eyes, I'm just another incompetent cop. Akiko-san tried to warn us about the incident, but we still didn't do a damn thing about it. We practically let her folks get robbed. Think about it like this. After 20 years, a former police officer pops up out of nowhere to warn you about an impending robbery. Also, consider the fact that this is someone she has history with. I mean, how do you think she reacted?
How did she react?
She was terrified, and on the verge of tears. Thought it was some kind of sick joke. Wouldn't you? I mean, from her point of view, I must have seemed a lot more suspicious than some prospective burglar.
No way, man. Maybe you've got it all wrong.
Nah. I couldn't get a word in with her after that. She chased me out of her shop, pretty much kicked my ass to the curb. Even told me to beat it, or else she'd call the cops on me.
I think I get it now. So that's what's got you down.
I just feel like such a dumbass. I should have stepped into her shoes then. Thought harder about how to approach her.
Calm down, Adachi-san. What's done is done. But Akiko-san's shop is still in danger, right? You've gotta tell her that, man.
No, I can't. She won't trust me. The moment she gets a glimpse of me, she'll go screaming for help. There's no way she'll hear me out.
Hey, how about this? Let's wait till she cools her head, and then we hit up her shop. You and me, buddy.
You're tagging along? But why?
Well, I'll talk to her first. Try to clear the air. Once she's calmed down, you can explain everything to her. Anyway, the problem at hand is that Akiko-san hasn't realized her shop's gonna get looted. No way we're standing by and letting it happen, right?
No, we're not. Not a chance in hell.
Good.
It doesn't matter what she thinks of me. What's important right now is her safety.
Yeah, that's the spirit. Now you're starting to sound like the Adachi-san I know.
I bet I made a sorry sight. Lost my grip just because my feelings got a little hurt.
Hey man, it happens. I'm sure deep down in your heart, you were actually hoping for a teary reunion.
All right. You had your fun. Knock it off.
Okay. Come on, let's have ourselves another drink. Cool our heads a little.
Seriously, man, I don't have any ulterior motives or anything, so give it a rest.
Relax, dude.
Yeesh. We're leaving Jungi because I don't have enough fun. What I'll do is I'll grind him out. We'll do it all in one if we do get round to that before we finish the game.
Adachi-san.
Kasuga, you got some time to spare? It's about Akiko-san's shop. Think you could have a word with her? That way I can warn her about the robbers.
Right. Yeah, sure.
I mean, if I show up out of the blue, I doubt Akiko-san would hear me out. I was thinking you could go in first, be our mediator. If she doesn't listen to what I have to say, then the shop's gonna be an easy mark for those robbers.
Yeah, if they actually tried to break in, then we can pull one over on them and keep it from happening. Besides, when it comes to crime prevention, you're a pro.
Damn straight. But if we want things to work out, I need you to get Akiko-san to come around. Not to pile on too much pressure, but we have no other option. I'll be counting on you and your sweet talk, Kasuga.
Seriously, dude? What sweet talk? Oh, this is it? At long last, Akiko-san's jewelry shop. Must be hard to run a business like this in a foreign country.
Right? That's why we gotta tighten security, make sure nothing happens. Hey, Kasuga, stay calm and listen.
Huh? What's up?
Those guys who just left the shop now, they were scoping out the place before, no doubt. Same guys I saw acting shady.
Seriously?
Oh God, don't tell me. They already struck?
What now?
I'm gonna check out the situation inside. Mind stalling them for me? There's a chance they snatched some jewelry.
Wait, how am I supposed to do that? Oh, shit! No time to think. Yo! Sup, my dudes? Got a sec? So, get this. I heard a real disturbing story around these parts. Apparently, some robbers are targeting
Nice
the
stalling.
local jewelry stores.
What are you trying to say?
My friend said he saw some real suspicious guys just now. Over at the shop you just left, actually.
Less stalling and more direct
You think that's
confrontation.
true? Did you? You know, did you see anything strange back there?
Ignore them. Let's book it.
Oh, wait a second. What do we have here? What's with all those bags you're carrying? Huh? You wouldn't happen to have any jewels in there, would you?
Just who the hell are you?
Kasuga, they're the robbers. Catch them.
Yep, thought so. Roger that. What's with these guys? How's Akiko-san?
They had her tied up, but don't worry. She's safe now.
Great. Now it's our turn to stop him from running away.
I'll put you in your place.
Come on!
Bring it, lowlifes.
Cool.
One of them has...
Screw you.
Have they all got shotguns?
Brace yourself! Crush you!
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah!
Nice.
Not an enemy in sight!
23 grand. And a rank 5 detective weapon. Nice.
Adachi-san, I called the police. They said they'll be here soon.
All right. Good to hear.
Oh, is that her?
Yep, that's Akiko-san.
Oh, knew it! Guess that means you got her to trust you?
Well, something like that.
Adachi-san, Kasuga-san, thank you so much for what you did.
It's fine, Akiko-san. No need to lower your head. I'm just glad you're safe, really. That's all that matters to me.
But I was awful to you, all because I held a grudge over something that happened decades ago. I knew the police did what they could. I knew, but I could never accept it. Not with how things turned out. I guess no matter how many signs point to a crime, there's only so much you can do.
I wouldn't be so sure about that. See, Adachi-san here has his own agency now.
Huh?
Adachi Investigative Services, it's called. Lame-ass name aside, he's actually an expert at crime prevention. Like, he'll advise shop owners how to improve their security to keep folks from shoplifting. He's basically a consultant who gives you tips on how to protect yourself and your business.
Really now?
Hey, what's with the sales pitch, Kasuga? It's only gonna put her on the spot.
Oh no, it's fine.
I was right there with him when he built his company from the ground up. Always wondered what got him so motivated.
Oh, okay.
Now it's finally coming together. The reason he's been working so hard. It was to face his regret over being unable to help you and your parents at the time. Even though you told the right people, the police, they still couldn't act when it counted. Time passed, and now here he is, in charge of an organization that can finally make a difference. Well, at least that's how I see it.
Yeah, I should have figured you'd spout off a bunch of BS. Not in front of the person it's about. Come on.
Could it be there's a hint of truth in his tale?
Well, I mean, lots of former officers go into this kind of field. It's nothing special.
Is that right?
When you're a cop, you come to realize there are going to be times when you won't be able to save someone. And to me, you were one of those people. I am so sorry I couldn't help you that time.
No, don't be. Please stop. Everything's fine now.
You guys just keep on apologizing to each other. So, have you overcome 20 years of regret yet?
Maybe I have. I don't think I've ever been happier in my whole life.
To me, you're someone I can't ever thank enough. I owe you so much. Words can't describe how grateful I am. Again, thank you very much.
Well, that's nice for Adachi.
Isn't that great, Adachi-san? And Akiko-san doesn't resent you anymore?
It sure is. But everything that's happened only made me realize that I actually do miss running my own business. It reminded me of how I felt when I first considered starting one.
Well then, in that case...
What?
After we're back in Ijincho for good, how about giving it another shot? Get Adachi Investigative Services back on its feet.
I don't know. It's just...
You're doing everything you can to help me out. That's why next time, I'll be sure to return the favor. If there's anything I can do, just say the word. Well, only if it's cool with you.
Unbelievable. You're willing to go that far for me?
Seriously though, how about it? I mean, you were so fired up starting out. And now I know why you were so motivated. So...
All right, Kasuga, enough. I get where you're coming from. I'll remember every little thing you just said, so don't go forgetting it later, all right?
Hey, you ought to know me by now. I'm not that kind of half-hearted asshole, am I?
True. Thanks, pal.
Whee! Nice. So that's all the drink links done for Kasuga's party, except Jungi, who's going to have to be on hold. Let's go do some sub-stories for the last 20... a sub-story or so for the last 20. How much have I got in the bank first? Let's check that first. Where's the cash? There's the cash. I'm going to stick 300 in there.
Oh, feeling a drizzle out.
Nice. Some stories. We've got a few. How about we head towards the beach? Because we can grab some of these on the way as well. I like that plan.
This ain't a show, dipshit. This ain't a show,
I'll sue you.
Ready to rumble.
You really want to catch these hands. I don't see no reason to tamper too much with my party setup.
Look at that breakfast plate. It's so classy.
Shi-chan, you must eat that kind of stuff all the time.
I like it, but not all the time. Simple raw egg on rice usually does me right.
Hey, really? That's one of my favorites too. Egg on rice buds.
Okay. Egg on rice buds. Sometimes I add bacon and cheese, like carbonara style. Or I'll meringue the whites and slice up truffles with them. It's so tasty, I can't stop eating.
Sorry. We might not be egg on rice buds after all.
I've started cooking to improve my physique these days. I'm feeling even more toned.
How, Jungi? I bet you're picky about your meals.
Of course. But I'm also choosy with ingredients. Just the other day, I scaled a cliffside to harvest some pristine mushrooms.
Safe to say that diet isn't the only reason you're so jacked lately. We're really opening up.
You know, when I was a kid, I used to think that only the rich could vacation in Hawaii.
Same here. And now it feels like pretty much anyone can take a trip out here.
Yeah, maybe Hawaii being some fantastical island getaway is just an impression from bygone days.
Just means it's getting easier to go wherever you want. Honestly, I wouldn't have even been here if things didn't turn out the way they did.
Well, whatever the case, here we are. Let's just enjoy it while we can. Oh, hey! How about we get ourselves some pennants as souvenirs?
Now that's real old school. Where do they even sell those nowadays?
No clue. I'd settle for a dashboard hula girl then.
Whatever you want, old man. All right.
Oh, sweet. I wasn't actually aware
All
of that.
complete.
Hey, Kasuga, let's take a break.
Sure. Like at a cafe or something?
How about somewhere with good drinks and an ocean view?
Seriously, man? You just want to get boozed up, don't you? All right, fine. Want to hit up Soleil then?
Now we're talking. Come on, let's move.
What's with you?
Smack
I'll
you.
kick you down and
Ready to rumble!
full power!
You look out at the ocean. You ever feel like shouting?
Not really.
I kinda get it. What would you shout?
I don't know. Screw you, ocean!
Classic. Makes you feel like a teenager again.
I feel bad for the ocean if teenagers are shouting at it.
Yeah, what'd the ocean ever do?
Okay. Whatever this is, we're doing it.
Not good enough. You couldn't blow a breeze like this, much less a storm. Do you see a single strand of my hair moving? You have to become the wind itself. If you can't move my hair, you'll never move hearts.
Sir, my arms are at their limit. I don't think I'll ever fan again.
Damn it! What am I gonna do? Maybe if we made the fans even bigger.
Yay, what's going on?
Huh?
I was just passing by, heard the shouting, saw the fans. Everything okay? You know, if you're hot, you should go inside. All the buildings here have the AC running.
Oh, we're damn hot out here for sure. The fans aren't to keep cool.
We need a storm.
Rock and roll.
Storm?
A storm.
Never heard of you.
Sup?
I mean, you could do your music video in the north of England. We got some stormy cliffs there.
No way.
Hey.
Damn it! Hey!
Bye.
You gotta summon a storm. Do I have to come back later? Oh. Sod's law.
There are a lot of kiddos out here. Should we make a huge sandcastle too?
You sound like a kid yourself. Besides, I'm too skilled to compete against amateurs.
What do you mean,
Call me
skill?
an asshole.
They're just playing in the sand?
To me, it's a form of art. After I ascertain the correct sand-to-water ratio, I sculpt only with absolute precision. With these two hands, I can build literally anything.
Where'd you master a random-ass skill like that?
That information is strictly confidential.
We're really opening up.
Nice.
You know what?
So we've got our sub-story. See if we can get this done before we run out of time today. I need to get ready for work tonight. Which is a little bit shit.
We're in full swing.
Oh,
There are a ton of dogs being walked in this area. They're adorable. I may not look like the type, but animals tend to really like me. I even attract birds. Just the other day, a parrot flew over and landed on me.
sorry, but I'm going to just quickly grab you just to max this. Oh, sorry, Junior, did I cut you off? I was expecting it to not stop the whole thing.
There are a ton of dogs being walked in this area. I may not look like the... I even attract...
A parrot?
Yeah. Then afterwards, a strange man came over and asked me for money.
Dude, doesn't it seem like that parrot was just part of a scam?
What?
Did you give any money to the guy?
I had forgotten my wallet, so I just kept smiling and he went away.
So being a complete airhead is built-in scammer defense. Well, whatever works. All right.
We are keeping on the look for friendos as we walk. Oh.
I'm ready for anything.
Hey, you! Got it.
Dumb ways to die.
Oh. Totally. Oh. Yeah. No. Yeah.
For real? Wow.
Yeah. Sup? Eh? Sup? Eh?
Yeah. Huh?
Hey! Thank you so much.
Yeah. Sup? Mahalo nui.
We're gonna summon a storm, boys. You could say that I am the storm that is approaching. Yeah. Well, that was where Adachi wanted to meet in this Soleil, wasn't it? Would should be at night, though. Can I taxi back? I do not fancy walking all the way back.
What's with you?
I'm gonna f these guys up first.
Let the rhythm take over.
Shall we?
Well.
Bring it on.
Prepare yourself! Mwah! Love you!
Let's go. Cool.
Just try me.
Well, I'm waiting.
Open wide. Let's go. Let's go.
Watch me.
Get ready to meet your
Quit
maker.
bastard!
Yeah. Nice knowing you.
Needed that.
Wins be
Yep,
proud.
that's how it's done.
Hey, I'm even stronger now.
All right.
Get back!
Got a message. I'll respond to it when you finish shortly.
There you go. Token of friendship. How about it? Okay, I'm in.
Get. Nice. And into the taxi. Back to the beach. Yeah, we're having a nice chill day today. Give me some coconuts.
What are you looking at? You gonna cry for mine?
Right, time to throw down.
Full power!
Wins be proud.
Did it! All right.
Yo, any storms a brewing yet?
Ah, Kasuga-san, see for yourself. There's not even a breeze. We're at our limits here. Kasuga-san, please. Have you found anything? Maybe a giant industrial fan or...
Nope. No giant fan, that is.
Aloha. You the one? The rock and roll singer?
Huh? Who's this guy?
This is the Wind Shaman. Thomas, Lord of the Winds.
Just Thomas. Nice to meet you.
What the hell is a wind shaman?
Look, he's like a wizard of wind magic. He can create a storm for you guys.
Wait, seriously?
Well, yeah. Honestly, I've never heard of it either, but even if it sounds crazy, I can't think of any other way to control the weather. He said he once saved an entire crop for a farmer and got a woman out of a tree. So I'm sure he can help you, right?
All right, we've got nothing else to go on anyway. If you really think it's better than Operation Fan Blast, it has to be. Let's do it, Thomas!
Let us begin.
Hold up. I thought he was the shaman.
Don't start with this. Thomas threw his back out, all right? I'm pitching in.
If Kasuga follows my directions and performs the ritual precisely, it will be more than enough. After he summons the spirits, I'll be able to communicate with them. You'll get your storm. Just be ready to rock and roll, son.
Okay, this all sounds pretty out there, man, but okay, I'll get things ready here.
It's time, Kasuga. Do as I say without any hesitation. Understand? The spirits of wind are notoriously fickle. You must not try their patience.
Understood. I got this.
First, to pay respects to the land and the sea, the prayer of supplication. Raise your arms, kneel down, bow 20 times.
What? Bow 20 times. I lost count. What are we on? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Brilliant! Yes, you're drawing them forth. Now you must hold their attention by extending your arms, then shake your hips 20 times and
What?
sexily.
This doesn't seem legit. This is just the game makers just making this be an absolute fool, isn't it?
Excellent. They're enamored with you.
Hell are these spirits into?
Yes, you've won their hearts, son. All that remains is to convey your wish for a storm. Break dance, spin 30 times.
What?
And then shout, "Come on, big storm!"
All right.
That's it.
Come on, big storm!
Oh,
It's coming on!
ah, shit, no cameras! Oh, everybody go! Oh, yeah!
We got the job done.
Kasuga-san! Thomas!
Huh?
We did it! Everything went perfectly!
That was better than we ever could have imagined. We've got to start editing.
I have to say, Kasuga-san, before you showed up, things seemed hopeless. Hell, I was ready to head back to Japan and film at Lake Biwa. I mean, shamanism or whatever didn't mean shit to me. But the way you kept on dancing, Kasuga-san, that was pretty fucking sick. You moved the wind itself through sexiness. Yes, that's the power of faith, huh? Thomas, I swear I'll tell your story. The Wind Shaman of Hawaii. I'll write a song about it.
Is that right? I am honored. A big rock hit like that will surely pick up business for me.
This is all I have to say, thanks. For now. Please, take it.
Breaker equipment. Okay.
Well, we've got our flights home booked, so it's time to jet. Peace out, you two. Stream the video once we get it online.
Will do. Looking forward to it. Woo! Hell of a story, huh?
That ritual really is hard on the back.
No, you see, never let them say shamanism isn't tough work.
Huh. The wind's not easing up at all, is it? You think the spirits like this place?
Perhaps so.
Let's try something.
Big storm! Stop!
It's not.
Wait a minute, what bullshit is
The
this?
wind! It's slowing down! Do you think I might actually have shamanistic potential?
Anything's possible, son. Perhaps I'll apprentice you.
Damn it, it was a big fan anyway. It was all a hustle. New pound, mate. I want to... Before we wrap up for the day... Dog! Have this tuna salad. Before we wrap up for the day, I want to try my new pound, mate.
I'm all fired up.
What do you want?
Don't you mess with us! Let's do it!
Watch me.
Okay, I'm up.
Cool.
Well, I'm waiting.
This one, isn't it? What's it do? So
Take the road, loser.
You're in for it now.
basically, it's
Come back.
water damage.
Here's the one.
Hey, you've found me.
Huh? Oh yeah, yes, thank you. Delivery.
Let's run! There's a storm coming! Blow the roof on!
Nice knowing you.
Okay, seems a nice addition.
Enemy in
Yep,
sight.
that's how it's done.
Oh, free Suji as well, potentially.
You want some more?
Coming with me, Graham.
There you go. Here's a little something from me. Are you sure?
Don't walk away.
Okay,
Nice.
you're on.
I'm feeling great.
And with that, we're done for the day. Not sure when we're going to be back next because I'm working the next 4 nights. So if I can dip in over the next few days, I will. But ta for now, goodbye. Have a nice night.